Welcome to our video about how to find used cars online and offline and save a lot of money and get some great deals. Um, one of the there are many sites online to show you, and I'll be showing you in the video, but one of the best places to go online is ebaymotors.com or motors. You see motors.ebay.com. If you type that into your URL, you will come to this screen. And eBay, as I'm sure you know, eBay is one of the biggest sites online for buying and selling used and new things as well. It's important to state that you can buy new cars online as well here, new or used. It really doesn't matter, but the nice thing about eBay is you're able to do your research at the same time and find out if the deal that you're looking at is truly a good deal. So one of the best places is motors.ebay.com, and they sell something like 14,000 cars a day or something outrageous amount like that. So it is a very popular and great site. So we'll start here, and one of the first things that you'll need to do if you plan on buying a car at eBay Motors is to create an account with eBay. If you don't have one already, you can go to register here and fill in all your personal information, your name, last name, your street address. Looks like they have a live chat with customer support here, and they will walk you through the process. Let's see, if you click on live help, you should be able to get here that can help you fill out the form if you're having trouble doing so. Yeah, it says they're currently experiencing high volumes and extended wait times, but typically you go in here and fill in your information and they'll help you, and you hit send, and there's actually a live person on the other end that'll help you fill in the form if you have questions about what to put here. As you can see, it's a lot of personal information, state, phone number, email address, your user ID that you want to use and password, and your date of birth. And as you continue through here, I'm not filling it out because I already do have an account, but if you continue through here, you'll notice your next screen will be wanting information about your credit card. Now, that is important. You don't have to put in your credit card information or register, for that matter, if you don't want to. But when you go to buy a vehicle, of course, they're going to need that credit card information. So if you want, you can just browse first and see if there's something you like. And if there's something you like, then you can create an account. I think that account is created fairly quickly. So that would be the only consideration is, if you find a great deal, you're going to want to jump on it right away. So I would just go ahead and create an account. You never know, there may be something else at just regular eBay that you may want to buy if you don't find a car that you want to buy. But I doubt that. There are so many good deals on eBay Motors that I'm sure you'll find something that you're going to like. So some of what we could do, if we go to eBay Motors, I think one of the best places to start is to go over the buyer services and protections. And there's also tips and advice, but if you go to buyer services and protection, this will kind of tell you what tools are out there to help protect you in your purchase of a new car. And we'll go over these specifically, how they will help you, how much it will cost, what the advantages are. So you have Vehicle Protection Program overview, the vehicle inspection. Typically your vehicle will be in another state a lot of times. If it's not, then maybe that's one fee that you can avoid by going to do your inspection yourself. But say you live in California and you find a vehicle in Florida, and you want to do a vehicle inspection, well, this service will of course, they'll charge you to do so, but they'll go out and inspect your vehicle for you and give you an indication of whether or not it's in good shape. The vehicle history report. This will tell you about the history of the car, you know, whether or not it's ever been in an accident. Vehicle history report, accident reports are a single vehicle history report is $7.99, and if you're going to buy multiple cars, it's $14.99. So the nice thing about this is if you go in here and you put in your vehicle information or the vehicle that you're looking for, you'll see there's a VIN number, and they can track down, AutoCheck will track down the VIN number for you and see if it's ever been stolen or if it's been flood damaged or had an accident. So that is real helpful. You'll want to know the history of your car, but we'll go over more of that as we take a look at the actual cars themselves. Auto shipping will be another thing. If you need to ship your car, DAS or DAS, they pronounce it as DAS, I believe, is a service that will ship your car for you, so you don't have to travel out to Florida to actually pick up the car yourself. They'll charge you a fee, and let's see, it says mileage from terminal to terminal. So, well, let's say it's roughly 3,000 miles between California and Florida. If you live in California and you buy a car in Florida, it'll cost you anywhere from, let's say, about $1,000 to ship your car to California for you. So it is worthwhile. If you live nearby, then of course you can save yourself that kind of money. But if you add up the airfare and the hotel and the gas fees, it's, you know, well worth your while probably to pay a company like Dodge to ship your car for you. So it's something to think about. The other things worth mentioning in here are, you know, possible scams, things to kind of look out for, and we'll cover that in the videos as well. Some of what people are talking about as far as getting scammed and things to watch out for. So let's for now just take a look at the cars that are for sale and possible deals that you may find. So if you go to buy and you want to buy, I don't know what your suggestion would be or what kind of car that you would be looking for, but this is a screen that's fairly easy to browse, as you can see. Or you could do a search. You could type in, you know, Passat. Say you want to look at Volkswagen Passats. So if you type in Passat and do the search title description, they'll search all of eBay Motors for Passats. It was a car I used to have at one time and really enjoyed it, actually, quite a bit. So some of what you see in here are parts possibly for Passats. A lot of times, you know, if you're not wanting to buy a part, you can filter those out by just going over to this side. See where it says parts and accessories? This number right here, 5,932, are the number of items, and 231 are the number of cars and trucks in that category. So in order to get rid of parts and accessories, we just want to look at cars. So let's click on cars. And this should give us a display of the actual cars themselves. See, now you're looking at all of the Passats, or in this case, they have Volkswagen Jetta here as well. But now you're just looking at the cars to kind of see, you know, what's available out there right now. And so you can see the description of the car. Volkswagen Passat diesel sedan. This is the year, 2004. The mileage is 40,000. Currently, there are no bids on this car. The price that they're asking is $20,500.